Black Ops 7 has the potential to be one of the greatest Call of Duties we have ever played if they fix this one particular thing. And that one particular thing is engagement optimized, skill-based I don't know what form of matchmaking is still in this game, but it is there to stay, and I have no idea. Okay, well, I kind of know why, because they make more money from it, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it adds so much more fatigue. Skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimized matchmaking. I can't play the game for more than like 4 hours after day one. When I first played it, cool, I was in honeymoon phase. I enjoyed the game. I was able to play for 4 hours straight. I was streaming it on my TikTok, tiktok.com/@RegsHTX. Go drop a follow. But I was able to play the game for that long because it was like the honeymoon phase. It was new. I was playing with some of my friends. The skill-based or the engagement optimized matchmaking didn't kick in that damn much, so I was having a blast. But then it gets to a point where obviously you're a human being. You get a little bit tired of playing the same game. You gotta eat, you gotta do other stuff. And what you start realizing after playing for so damn long is that, wow, I've been sweating my dick off every single match. The skill level of the players I'm playing against stays stagnant. If anything, it gets slightly increased every now and again, but it goes from enemies being terrible and dog shit to them being God's greatest players, and it lingers around this point, but my fatigue goes down. I get tired because I'm a human being. I get tired of staring at this fucking screen and sweating my dick off every single game, and the players stay the exact same no matter what. And I know a lot of people are going to bring up the point where, oh, Call of Duty's never going to remove that. They're going to keep adding it to the game. Well, congratulations. The game's just going to be cool for like 2 days, and poof, that's it. The analogy I like using for skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty is like driving an F1 car. Imagine if all of the F1 drivers had fucked up cars with scratches, the freaking cars are poorly maintained, the suspension is fucking wonky on a lot of those cars, people are spinning out of control because the cars are all shit. But it's like, damn, they are racing for their fucking salaries. Why are the cars in terrible shape? Why is the track not kept up well? That's how what Call of Duty feels like. It's like they want me to compete at the highest level possible against absolute sweats, yet the game crashes. I have a shit ton of connectivity issues. I'm running into fucking hackers. They want me to play at the highest level without the best level equipment. I'm not gonna lie, bro, half of the problems in Call of Duty would not matter that much if I wasn't fighting sweats all the damn time. Like, oh my gosh, these spawns are annoying. Guess what? If I'm playing mediocre players, most cases, those mediocre players can't easily read a spawn or read and learn how to do a spawn trap. They don't know how to have a guy blocking spawns in one section and having everybody else spawn trap in the other team. Most normal casuals don't know how to do that. But the problem is, if the spawns suck and it's easy to get spawn trapped, well then guess what? I might play by myself, and I might join to a lobby by myself playing against a 6-man party, and they may be putting belt to ass. That is exactly what happens when you try to play this game solo. It is horrible. You will always get belt to ass. Like, it just makes no sense to me. It's almost as if you're getting punished for being halfway decent. And I know, I'll sound like I'm repeating myself. I'm a broken fucking record. I'm just saying that Black Ops 7 runs relatively smoothly. I think the maps could use some work. I think whoever made Cortex, delete that shit. We need a box, one-on-one. Cortex is an abysmal map to play. There's way too many angles to get shot from. But the Forge, pretty decent. Exposure is also pretty solid as well. I like the Forge a lot more, but it's like getting shot from all those angles is such a burden in a map like Cortex because I'm playing fucking sweats who try to find every single exploit. Now, I don't mind if I play them every now and again. Okay, cool. It makes me have to sit up a bit. It actually makes me have to think every now and again. I do not want to play at the highest level possible every single game, and I'm not playing ranked. I'm just not playing ranked. I want to do that, I would go play ranked. But to absolutely sweat my ass off with a game that doesn't even have the most optimal conditions to sweat my ass off in, making it impossible to sweat my ass off in a proper setting with the right tools, then that's freaking annoying. But for anybody who has been watching, you guys let me know in the comment section down below. How was your experience playing the Black Ops 7 beta so far? I'm not gonna lie to you, I made a video on my TikTok and I said that this is somewhere around a 7 out of 10. I think I gave Black Ops 6 like a 6 out of 10 when I was playing the beta. This is like a 7 out of 10. In terms of what I think is a bit better, for one, the game's a lot smoother. I will give them that. So far, playing this shit through Xbox Game Pass, I have not crashed. Maybe it's just better to play on Xbox Game Pass. I don't know. Wall jumping is a great addition. The weapons do feel relatively nice. The TTK is a little questionable. I will say. But the one thing I have noticed about this beta is that people are mainly using whatever the fuck they want. Sometimes I get gunned by an SMG, sometimes I get beamed by an M15, sometimes I get mob sticked by a sniper or an M8. Completely different weapons every single time, as opposed to the Black Ops 6 beta, where all I ran into were jackals. And a lot of people are going to bring up the argument that skill-based or engagement-optimized matchmaking makes you want to play the game longer. Sure as shit doesn't for me. And it's funny that a lot of people like to mention that it keeps the casual player or the average Call of Duty player playing the game longer, but the thing is, I can't even play with people who are not freaking sweats, because I have certain friends that just play the game casually. But the problem is, when they play with somebody like me, they hate their experience. Why? Because they're like, oh, this guy ranks as a fucking sweat, these lobbies are gonna fucking suck. I can't tell you how many friends I have that are like, yeah, we don't want to play with you because these lobbies are gonna fucking suck. And I don't blame them at all. They're not wrong. My lobbies fucking suck. I wouldn't want to put anybody else through that damn misery. So imagine me not being able to play with my own damn friends on a game that I want to play. I guess this is the way Call of Duty is gonna go forever, unless some giant shift happens, aka maybe Battlefield's like the greatest game for the year and Call of Duty's numbers look like absolute horseshit on launch. Then maybe we'll have to see. But I don't know. We'll have to see. And to everybody who keeps saying that, oh, Black Ops 7 beta just influenced me to pre-order Battlefield 6. Bro, if you were really going to go pre-order Battlefield 6, you would have done it already. You just keep saying it as a joke to think, and you think you're funny. Like, my nigga, first off, you have no experience playing any of the Battlefield games, first of all. You don't know how to play objective. You don't know how to fucking be a medic. You don't know how to properly be a fucking engineer. You don't know how to do any of that shit. So most people I know run around with spawn beacons and don't use them. Y'all don't even know what the fuck you're doing. So what are you doing on Battlefield? I've played Battlefield. Y'all gonna go to the game, be dumb as shit there too. It makes no sense. But I digress. That's enough yapping out of me. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts and opinions so far on what you guys think Black Ops 7 for the beta is running so far. Like I said, for me, so far the game is 7 out of 10. It's starting to slowly go down because the more matches I play. But fundamentally, at its core in terms of features, 7 out of 10 so far. But we'll have to see later on with a few more days of the beta and when they add more implementations. Also, I want to see the zombies, even though it looks just like Black Ops 6's zombies. I digress. But yeah, man, it's your boy Ranks HDX, and I hope to catch you on the next video. Peace.